Good habits, bad habits by Wendy Wood. Lessons. 1. Speed of thought is a clue to how habits gain control. By repeating an action, we change the way that it's represented mentally. We turn an initially motivated action, one that we do to achieve a goal, such as physical fitness, into a habit built of strong mental links between performance contexts and our response. When we think of that context, the response snaps rapidly to mind. The payoff of mental speed is that the habitual action is already queued up and ready to go while your slower, conscious mind is still deciding to do something else. Habit formation works a lot. 2. Fully 43% of the time, our actions are habitual, performed without conscious thought. We had provided the first scientific estimate of how often people act out of habit. It turned out to be a lot higher than science at the time had assumed. 3. Aristotle is reputed to have said, "We are what we repeatedly do." Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. 4. Their conscious selves expected diminishing returns. The average estimate of new endings was about 5, which was fewer than they had produced in the initial 4 minutes. They were then given an additional 4 minutes to work. The actual number of new endings they generated was 20% higher than they estimated. They didn't give persistence enough credit. 5. They have a set pattern, and they follow it. They are not making decisions. Here's the very happy implication: the worst, most effortful run will be that first one. Or the second, perhaps. But effort doesn't last. In fact, if it does, you're doing it wrong. Habits will form and take the effort off your hands. 6. It was something they did without thinking. They had formed meditation habits. High self-controllers achieved desired outcomes by streamlining, not struggling. 7. Self-control is simple when you understand that it involves putting yourself in the right situations to develop the right habits. 8. The good effects that we popularly ascribe to self-control are, it seems, more accurately captured by situational control. The studies and stories just cited established this mechanism, a mechanism that will undergird every part of habit formation. 9. What I began to realize was that habit refers to how you perform an action, not what the action is. 10. If we are in the right situation, we can achieve similar results to those who are more disciplined. Even if we don't have it at a young age, we can arrange our world in a way that enables our success. 11. He called it the double law of habit. Point 3. Basically it means this: repetition strengthens our tendency to act, but it also weakens our sensation of that act. 12. By separating habitual cues from conscious awareness, the study showed that we eat in response to available cues. As long as there's food on our plate, we keep going.